Hello, I'm Uriah from Productive Therapist, and this is 10 Questions with the brilliant Maegan Megginson from the Center for Couples and Sex Therapy and MegginsonConsulting.com. Enjoy the episode.
Hi, I'm Maegan Megginson. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, owner of the Center for Couples and Sex Therapy, a group practice located in Portland, Oregon, and a business consultant for introverted and highly sensitive entrepreneurs who want to build profitable businesses without burning out. When it comes to being a group practice owner, I love being able to employ people. Even though it's definitely challenging, it feels like such a privilege to be able to support other therapists financially and emotionally. And of course, it feels great knowing that we're providing therapeutic support to so many people in our community. When it comes to my consulting business, I absolutely love helping entrepreneurs discover how to build businesses that support them in living incredible lives. I like to approach my work with a life first, business second mentality. In the look of relief I see wash over my clients' faces when they realize that it is possible to be highly profitable and well-rested is amazing. 1 to 2 things that I always do in the first 60 to 90 minutes of my day. Now, I'm afraid my answer to this is going to be disappointing because my favorite way to start the day is to have no agenda. I like to wake up, breathe, check in with my body, and do whatever feels right for me in the moment. So it's really uncommon that any 2 mornings look similar for me. Now, when it comes to my go-to drink and snacks for productive energy, my go-to drink is a hot cup of Irish breakfast tea with a splash of milk and honey. And my go-to snack for productive energy is a Trader Joe's cheddar cheese stick. However, my favorite snack for non-productive energy are definitely Kettle brand sea salt and vinegar potato chips. What does a very productive day look like for me? Well, I have a complicated relationship with the word productive. So some days this looks like checking off all of the items on my to-do list. Some days it looks like I spend lots of time writing and creating content, but sometimes it means that I don't do anything. I just do a lot of resting or thinking. So for me, productivity is really about listening to what I need and responding to myself with a combination of structure and flexibility. My favorite way to rest and recover is to get a ton of sleep, first of all. I also like to relax with a good book or a Netflix show while I'm laying under my weighted blanket, or spending time somewhere really warm, like a sauna or a hot tub. And of course, I love spending time with my husband, my friends, my family, basically people who make me laugh. I'm also a huge dog lover. I have 3 beagles. So anytime I get to spend hanging out with them, snuggling with them, brings me so much joy. All of these are wonderful ways I like to recharge my batteries. Mac or PC person? I'm definitely a Mac person. Now, at this point, I've been using Apple products for so long that I don't even know how to operate a PC anymore. So as to why, I'm just going to say I'm a creature of habit at this point. One of the best business books I've ever read, I'd actually love to share 2 recommendations. So my 2 favorite business books are Clockwork, first of all, which is all about delegating and creating systems to make life easier, which I'm always looking for ways to make my life easier and to work less. And my second favorite business book is called Radical Candor. And this, in my opinion, is hands down the best book about managing people, employees or contractors that I have ever read. Actually, I sometimes recommend this book, even though it's about management, to my therapy clients, because I think that this author does such a great job explaining how to set clear and compassionate boundaries. So even though it's about management, I find that I apply so many of the principles to my whole life. So definite recommendation, Radical Candor, check that one out. Now, if I were a hot sauce, what would my spice level be on a scale of 1 to 10? Oh man, I think my spice level would be a 4.5 because I like a warm heat, something that keeps things interesting but doesn't cause me any pain. I think 4.5 is where I'm going to land on that scale. And I'm definitely making a note to talk to my therapist about this later. So if you'd like to find out more about me and my work as a business consultant, I would love for you to visit my website, www.businessconsultingforintroverts.com. And let me take a stab here at this bonus question. What is one of your best tips for success and happiness? I think my best tip is to reduce the noise and trust yourself. There's so much noise in the business building world. Advice, strategies, books to read, webinars to watch. For sensitive people like myself, it can be too much noise, an overwhelming amount of information and ideas. So I really encourage you to give yourself permission to turn it all off, to step away from the noise, and to learn instead how to really listen to your intuition about what's best for you in your business. I truly believe that your intuition will not lead you astray.
Something tells me you haven't eaten in a while. Are you sleeping?